A slow breeze curled through the upper branches as Kale tiptoed past a rusted grate, half swallowed by moss. Behind him, the others tread carefully, each aware of the weight the woods imposed. Every bird call was a signal, every snapped twig a warning. They were too far from the village now for comfort, but too close to the truth to turn back. Mireia, unusually quiet, placed a hand on Kale's shoulder. He turned. Her eyes were sharp, jaw set, lips parted like she was about to speak but didn't. Instead, she glanced upward. Kale followed her gaze, and there it was. Just beyond the ridge, a sliver of shadow curved unnaturally against the sky, darker than it should be. It pulsed once, barely perceptible. "We're close," she whispered. Nim shifted the pack on his shoulder, hissing a curse as one of the straps bit into his skin. "Close to what exactly? Because I feel like we're walking into a story we won't walk back out of." "Maybe," Kale said, half to himself, "but we're not walking blind." From the shade, a shape detached itself, a shimmer more than a form, a distortion of air. Kale drew his dagger. The others followed, steel glinting with the last of the daylight. For a moment, everything held its breath. Then the shimmer stepped forward. It moved with fluid grace, humanoid yet unformed, as if the world hadn't finished deciding what it was supposed to be. A faint hum rose in the air, like a tuning fork pressed to the soul. The creature regarded them silently, faceless and still, but its presence spoke in pressure and instinct. Mireille's fingers flexed at her side, ready to conjure. "You are not of this place," the being said, its voice not through sound but feeling, an echo deep inside their chests. "And yet you bring what was taken." Kale blinked. "Taken?" The air rippled. The being stepped closer. "The blade, the fire, the sorrow. You carry all three." None of them spoke. The air thickened. "You seek the edge of forgetting," it continued, "the mouth of the world." Mireille's voice, cold and calm, cut through the tension. "We seek the gate." The being tilted its head. For a moment the pressure vanished. Then you must bleed to enter." Before they could react, it vanished, melting back into the shadows like fog in sunlight. A moment passed, then two. Only the wind remained. Kale turned to the others. "Well," he said, exhaling, "at least it talks." Nim exhaled a shaky laugh. "Great. Bleed to enter? Sounds like a wonderful vacation spot." But Mireia didn't laugh. She was staring at the ground where the being had stood. Something faint glimmered there, like frost or ash, vanishing as soon as one looked directly at it. She crouched, brushing the dirt with her fingertips. "Residual magic," she muttered. "Old. Fractured." Kale looked around. "Whatever it was, it's watching. Maybe always has been." "Then we keep moving," Mireia said, standing. "If it wanted us dead, it had the chance." They pressed on, now with a deeper silence between them. Not the hush of nature, but the weight of revelation. The trees thinned as the hill rose. And suddenly the ground beneath their feet changed. Stone, ancient and worn, stretched ahead like a forgotten road. Strange glyphs marked the edges, none of them recognizable. Kale reached out, running a hand over one of the symbols. His fingers trembled. He didn't know why. Mireia spoke softly. "This is it." The gate loomed ahead, framed by two broken obelisks and crowned in mist. It wasn't a gate in the traditional sense. No iron, no hinges, just a vast vertical tear in reality itself. The air around it pulsed, like a heartbeat in reverse. Cold light seeped through the opening, not white, not blue, not any known color. And from within, a sound, low, persistent, like breathing. Nim stepped back. "I changed my mind." "No going back," Kale said. Mireia took a deep breath and drew her dagger. "Then let's bleed." She cut her palm. A drop fell, vanishing before it touched the ground. The gate shuddered.